Hey, good Tuesday morning from you from Waterford, Michigan, here at the bait shop, Fishing Central here for this area of Southeast Michigan. Mark and the guys have got the bait shop stocked. We've got awesome reports this week. We're going to start off with Port Clinton, Ohio. We've got an awesome report from Captain Dan Woodward over from Blue Line Charters. Captain Nick Dode's also been out there in the greater Port Clinton area. Then we're going to slide over and do a really nice river report, and we're going to talk about, steelhead fishing this week, all week. But first, today, we're going to touch on the last of ice fishing. That's going to be Lake Gogebic. It is monster perch, and I mean monster perch. Stay tuned. Two great reports, one coming from you from the Bass Islands, Port Clinton area, the other one from up on the western UP out of Lake Gogebic. Hey, so we're going to start the day over in the Bass Islands area and Port Clinton area. We've got our Bay's Edge condominiums fishing report. They're going to be bringing you this report all year long. The best place to stay in Port Clinton, Bay's Edge condominiums, complete with Bay's Edge bait and tackle, Mark I fishing charters, a marina for your boats, all kinds of great amenities there at Bay's Edge. So what's the report? Well, Dan Woodward and Nick Dode were both over there. We've also got John Goebel from Customized Sport Fishing up in the Drummond Island area has slid south to take part and bring his customers some great fishing. So any one of those three guys, you can give a call to see if you can slip onto their schedule. The fishing has been stupid around the Bass Islands out of Port Clinton. We got fish close by all over around the islands and spreading out to the west. Now, what you're really trying to key in on is fishable water. This wind and cold temperatures has got these fish on stall mode. And what that means is you're seeing no raise in temperatures. So these fish are not getting close to spawning. You're in that 40 to 41 degree water temperature when you hear this report on Tuesday morning. As you know, you've come off a very cold weekend, very blustery winds, which has probably even robbed a degree or so out of the water from last weekend. So I would think 40, 41 degrees is probably going to be right for Tuesday morning. That's nowhere close to spawning. We need to see mid-40s in order to really get those fish fired up and going. And so we're hoping for some warm weather. But hey, you're seeing the pictures going across the screen. These guys are cleaning up on really nice fish. You're looking for stained water, not dirty water, not clean water. You're trying to find that edge between the clean water and that dirty water. Now, if you're forced to fish in dirty water, I got a couple tips for you. Number one, fish high. Dan Woodward said his best sets this past week were 50 to 60 back on free-running P10s or square-billed reapers. Now, guys, that's pretty high. That's maybe 9, 10 foot down on a P10. So he's not putting anything on it. He's not doing the 30-30 system. He's finding that in order to catch these fish in dirty water, you need to be in that upper 10 foot of the water column. And if you run something like P10s or square-billed reapers with loud rattles at slow speeds, he's going 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, somewhere in there, you're able to get bit. Now, if you get into some stained water as you're fishing forward this week, I'm noticing water temperatures are going to start going up. Wednesday looks really warm. And you can get some stained water, then you can go ahead and drop back to your bandit program. Bandits or the deep reapers run back 50 to 100 as well in that 12 down to 20 down area. There are lots of fish in that zone. It's just what happens when you get into dirty water is visibility wise, that bait becomes really tough for them to see as you get deeper in dirty water. That bait becomes really pretty much unseeable to the fish. And so that's why you fish that upper 10 foot of the water column in dirty water. So again, slow temperatures, fish all over around the islands, no problem with the fish. You're really just looking for fishable conditions right now out of the Port Clinton area. And that's really, you're just watching for warming temperatures. I'd say we're a good couple weeks from the spawn yet. When I look at my 14-day forecast, I'm still seeing some really cold nights, and that's going to put a cap on just how much that temperature can actually rise, even with 50-degree sunny days. When you get another 12 hours of 30 and 35 degrees at night, it kind of just a trade-off. It really doesn't go anywhere with the water temperature. So, but Port Clinton is going. Get out there, have a great time, grab your box of crankbaits. Don't forget to fish high this time of year, and we'll see you next week with another great Bay's Edge Condominiums report out of the Port Clinton area.
Check out the full line of Polarcraft boats at polarcraft.com.
So hey, the next report, probably the last one of the year for Lake Gogebic, and we're still bringing you ice fishing reports because, well, what you're experiencing right here is only magnified up in the Great White North. They haven't lost hardly any ice, according to Guide Justin Sofa, out of the Timbers Resort there in the western UP on Lake Gogebic. It's been totally cold. They've got great fishing conditions, and what they've got is a lot of giant perch moving towards their spawning grounds from the deep basin areas. And Justin tells me that the bite is as good as he's ever seen it in several years when it comes to big fish. Now, remember this, when you're headed up to Lake Gogebic, I always give people the warning. This isn't drop in a good bite and catch 50 perch. No, it's not Lake St. Clair. It's not that type of a fishery. It's a place where you go, and when the bite is good, you might touch 6 to 10 perch. The thing about them is they're all going to be 1.5 pound to 2 pounders. That's the way it works on Lake Gogebic. These are all giant fish, and they're moving around. The males right now are moving in pods of 5 to 10, Justin tells me, and the females run in pairs. That's just really typical for Lake Gogebic at this time of year. He said the best presentations have been dead sticking over jigging. Jigging has been just a little too aggressive. It seems like dead sticks set about 4 to 6 feet off the bottom, even 8 feet off the bottom at times, has been really effective. These fish are traveling, it seems, at 5, 6, 7 feet off the bottom, and so you want to have that bait hanging right in that transportation zone, so to speak. You know, if you want to be seen, you got to get in your face. And so these big perch are moving from the basin areas to the shallows. They're definitely looking for their spawning grounds. And so this is the time that you have the best chance of catching a decent number of wall hangers. And let me tell you, these are wall hangers. So give my friend Justin a call. If you want a great report, just print it off. Go to fishermansdigest.com. Click on the Western UP's fishing report this week. My son Grant will have that report up with Justin's phone number at the end, or just call the Timbers Resort right there in Bergland. They've got Justin's contact information, and you can also stay right there on the lake. So hey, ice fishing's almost done. We thought we'd end it with the best perch fishing anywhere in Michigan. That's Lake Gogebic, late March.
The Bait Shop in Waterford is your one-stop live bait and fishing tackle destination. With an awesome selection of rods and reels, custom poured jigs, soft plastics, and panfish baits. The Bait Shop also has seasonal items for ice fishing, the Spring River Walleye Run, and summer salmon, bass, walleye, and pan fishing. Visit the Bait Shop in Waterford for all your bait and tackle needs.
So hey, we started telling you we're here at the bait shop in Waterford. This is the best little bait shop anywhere in Southeast Michigan. You guys got to come here. I can only show you one aisle. This place is packed with all the best fishing stuff for what they offer here in this area and on the Detroit River and Lake Erie. So they've got a whole area of custom colored crankbaits from Bandit and Rapala. They've got a ton of Wyandotte worms and the Motor City minnow hanging on the wall. All kinds of jigs, all kinds of soft plastics, the best selection of Gamakatsu soft plastics anywhere around, tons of Strike King stuff on the wall. Guys, if you're looking for a great bait shop that's also a bass shop / walleye shop / panfish shop, then this spot right here with all the best live bait. Mark and his staff takes pride in that live bait selection. They can keep you all ready to go, whether you're perch fishing, inland lake fishing, crappie fishing, even pike fishing. but pike fishing with live bait is still kind of, the ice here is gone, and so we're waiting for that pike under bobber, that live bait under bobber bite to be about a month away. But when it comes, these guys will have all the fresh live bait you need for that type of presentation too. So hey, get on down here to Waterford, right off Airport Road, The Bait Shop. That's the name of the store. You got to check this place out. It's awesome. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow with another couple great reports.